What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Jose Cuervoo. Now or never out on all major sites. What's up with y'all? So I'm going live because I want to holler at y'all about a couple things. First things first, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting and listening to my CD, and to the people that's been sharing it. It hasn't been a lot of people, but I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all, and we're gonna keep pushing this shit, pressing the issue, and going hard on every movement that we make. So I want to say thank y'all for that. So I want to jump into a little bit about me, how I started rapping, when I started rapping, and the reasoning why I started rapping. So I started rapping when I was like, I'd say like 9, 10, or 11. How it happened is I was sitting around some older homies, and they used to be my homies, but some older people that used to be my homies, and they were freestyling, and they were like, little nigga spit. So I started spitting, and from that day it kind of stuck with me. Um, what happened is I was doing this shit, and okay, Williams Brajas, I want to give a shout out to you. Um, I need you to share this video after it's done. Um, but anyways, like I said, how it started is I was working with them, and I started freestyling and shit, and I like that shit. And growing up, how I was growing up, because I kind of lived a crazy life. Um, I was out hustling in the streets and everything like that, so kind of stopped freestyling and rapping. And then when I got 18, I kind of was in a better time of my life, and I dropped like 5 or 6 songs, and they're all hot as fuck. They're on Reverb Nation, and I killed it. But I kind of got back into this, the street life and everything like that. And I got into it, and I kind of fell off, and I stopped rapping. So when I stopped rapping and everything when I was 18, because I was out of Salem at the time, where I'm born and born from. I stopped because I was messing with the dude, and he wasn't really pushing me, or wasn't doing the music how I wanted to do. So I just got kind of fell back off in the streets, caught a couple cases, and ever since then, I'm 24 now. I just turned 24. I didn't bounce back, and I made a change. I got a family and everything like that. And last year I started rapping again, and it was like in December, and I started doing music, and the production wasn't that good. And that's one thing I want to tell all the artists that's trying to come up, is that if you want to do music, you need to make sure all your production and everything is top of the line. If it's not top of the line, people won't take you serious, people won't listen to you, and they won't share your shit. So that's all I want to tell you guys: make sure everything's top of the line. Okay, so another thing I want to jump into is that I put the CD out, and I worked with a couple people. And in the industry, when you're working with people, when you're spending money with them, usually they will share your shit, they promote it with you, and all that. Well, in this case that I did my CD, and I'm not holding no hard feelings towards nobody, but because everybody has different opinions. But no one helped me push this CD. You know what I'm saying? Except a couple people that shared it, which I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna say that again. I'm gonna say that to the death of me. But the people that I worked with and spent money with, they didn't really, share this shit like they should have with me. How I feel and how people are doing it in the major industry. The reason and why, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna keep pushing. And I'm still gonna keep grinding and applying pressure to these niggas. So I just want to let y'all know, when you're working with people, they need to push it. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't push it, then you need to just look, the other directions, and do other things. And like I said, it's no hard feelings towards anybody. It's just like, how the game is going, and what we're seeing now. So I got back on this last year, and I put out, maybe like 50 songs. And all the 50 songs that I put out, a lot of them didn't have really good quality, But my CD, I made sure it had good quality. I spent a lot of time, a lot of money on it. It took me like 5 or 6 months to do all the recordings, to get it mixed and mastered and all that kind of stuff. Cause you want it, your first CD you put out, you want it to be perfect, and that's what I tried to do. And I feel like I get better and better. The last songs that I did, I felt like I was getting better and better. So I'm gonna start working again, and I'm gonna record another CD, and it's gonna be better than the first one. And that's all I'm gonna do, keep going up. I was born with a talent, and that's what I'm gonna keep making good music. So shout out to everybody that's listened. Shout out to everybody that shared it, liked it. Continue to do that. Follow me. You know what I'm saying? My channels. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, iHeartRadio. All you gotta do is search up Jose Cuervo with two O's. And just listen to the CD. This is stuff that I live, stuff that I've been through. I hate people that rap about stuff that they never been through, stuff that they never did. If anybody that knows me, they know I really do this shit, and I'm not claiming to be the hardest person or anything like that. It's just I don't believe in talking about stuff that you never did, nothing that you never lived in, or anything like that. Like I was really on the mound, really out here in the streets, and still to this day I won't let no nigga disrespect me. So that's how I carry myself. But like I said, I'm not claiming to be the hardest person. You dig? So with that being said, just tap into the music, listen. I'm gonna start going live for y'all more, so I can actually communicate with the people that's supporting, and you can get to know me on a better level. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always good to know what you're listening to and the little background from the people that you're listening to, and the features and everything like that. I try to watch out who I do features with. You never know if a nigga's snitching. You never know if he a bitch or anything like that. So with those kind of things, you gotta watch out for. I got one feature on my CD out of all the songs that's on it, and it wasn't because I couldn't get paid for no features or anything like that. It's just I want to show people that I can do this on my own. I'm talented, and I don't need no feature to make good music. And I'll get features, along the road and stuff like that. But right now, I'm just focusing on what I got to do to bring myself up. But at the same time, soon if I hear, like, there's like one artist in this Salem area that I would bring on with me to work with me and do things like that. And who knows, I might, chop it up with him and bring him in. It's one of my partners. He's younger, you know what I'm saying? But his flow is just, just right, up to par. And that's the shit that I'm looking for. I don't want to do songs with anybody that's weak. I want to do songs with niggas that's hard, that's dedicated, that spend their money and their time, to it, because I do this shit, and, I spend time away from my family, so I take this shit serious. So like I said, shout out to everybody that's been fucking with me. Just keep following me, watching. I got videos out right now. I'm gonna do a new CD soon before the year is in, and do a couple more videos, and I'm gonna keep applying pressure in this rap game. A lot of niggas is hating on me because I came out of nowhere last year and I started killing shit. And when I'm saying, hey, niggas that are around me, I came, with the fire, I came with the heat, and then you already know what time it is. Let's get it.